it's Gabby. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you. I have some good questions. I might have lost some along the way just because I've been asking people on Twitter. Yeah, so I have some good ones. I will try to find the ones that I missed out on and I will add that in. So yeah, let's take a look. Let me put my headphone in so that I'm not loud and obnoxious with voiceover. Well, that voiceover is not loud and obnoxious. Okay, so I got one that says, what would you tell your TVI, visually impaired, your teacher for the visually impaired, if you worked with one? What skills did they teach? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to read along. Oh, what skills did they teach that were the most valuable, or what did you not learn that you wish you had? Oh, this is a loaded one. Okay, so I would tell, wait, I don't understand the first part though. What would I tell my TVI about what? That really depends. I've had one that I was really not fond of. If you want that story, I can get into that at some point. But, I mean, I don't know. We just worked and I didn't necessarily, ask specific questions. I mean, obviously, about the stuff we were working with, then I would ask those questions. So, I mean, yeah. Next, the other part, what skills did they teach that were the most valuable? Okay, so the one that I wasn't fond of, I learned a lot of technology from her because she was really good at it. Thing is, her and I just didn't have, that font, we just weren't really, I could tell we weren't fond of each other. I mean, I wasn't fond of her, so I don't know. But I really felt like I learned a lot from her with technology in that sense. Let's see. Braille I learned from at a young age, so I'm glad that I was able to actually learn Braille from people that were, I started learning Braille in pre-K, which helped me to start obviously developing better skills at typing and writing and, reading. So, and then I would say my early schooling, first, second grade, I just continued to learn about how to type on the computer and writing certain things in Braille. I mean, by that time I was pretty good with Braille, so it wasn't much, but if there were, things with contractions that I didn't understand, I would obviously work well on those things. So I would say those were the few things. Other question that's in this, I tried to split it up because I don't want to answer them all at once. What did you learn? Oh, what did you not learn that you wish you had? Ooh, honestly, in terms of tech, I wish I learned more about how to navigate on certain screen readers and things like that. I would say for the most part I'm pretty good, but I'm not tech savvy at all. So I wish I learned more about those things. I also wish I learned more independent skills. And that sounds crazy because I'm a very independent person, right? But my TVI back in high school was very into, helping me understand other things besides the stuff she was teaching me. So I wish that I had taken that time to really ask the questions that I wanted to know back then. I don't know what they are now, but I know for a fact I did have a lot of questions. I was very curious about things, and I wish I asked more of those questions. But I am a very independent person. If you know me, then you know I try to do everything I can on my own before I give in and ask for help. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Okay, next one we've got. Okay, this one is good. What kind of car have you dreamed of owning regardless of not being able to drive? You know, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Um, but maybe like, I don't know. I really um a Range Rover, I think. I feel like that would be cool. My brother has had one. It was really nice. I liked it. Um, when I was younger, I always wanted a Cadillac because they came with the TVs in the back, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So I would say those two, but I don't really think about it much. Okay, let me see if I can find the other questions I wanted to ask, because I know my friend Diana asked me one, and Diana, correct me if I'm wrong. I think your question was like, what's your favorite Starbucks drink or something like that? And I think my favorite Starbucks drink would have to be their chai tea. I'm trying to move my computer and grab my braille notes so I can get to the other questions that I actually wrote down. So chai tea, I like both the iced chai tea and the hot tea. I cannot talk. Both iced and hot chai tea, and any like caramel drink. So like I get a lot of like caramel macchiatos, French vanilla coffees, anything with vanilla or caramel. So hope that answered your question. Let me get to the ones I wrote. Let's go to the top of this. Okay. Favorite book or book series? You know, I don't really have a specific book or book series that I really like love, but I would say if I really had to choose, I love any of Nicholas Sparks' books. I'm also a big fan of like mysteries and like not thriller books per se, but like more of like the mystery things, you know. So I like books like that. But the Nicholas Sparks, I'm a big like romance person. I love like the gooey love stories, the cheesy love stories. So I loved reading and watching The Notebook. I love the book more than the movie because the movie obviously always leaves out so much, but it was such a beautiful story. I loved Message in a Bottle, which is another beautiful story. I think I had started to watch it and it was just like, no, this is not what it should look like. This is not what I was expecting. But yeah, those books are really, really good. What's the thing besides besides travel? What's the thing besides travel that you find the most complicated as a blind person? This is a good question because, you know, I am a person who is all about disability advocacy and inclusion. And let me take my AirPod out because I don't need this anymore. Oh wait, my headphone, not my AirPod. I'm a person who loves disability advocacy and talking about inclusion and having those conversations, but honestly, advocacy can be very, because having to constantly repeat yourself and you know it makes you burnt out at some point. You're just like, okay, well, I've done my part, I don't know what else to do here. So that's definitely one. I would say another one is honestly socializing, because you guys know I talk a lot about my social life in school and just making friends in general, and how awkward that can be regardless of me being a friendly social person. It still makes it hard because I know people's reactions are not going to be what other people are getting from them, if that makes sense. Do you add any accessories to your white cane? No, but I just bought a new cane from Ambutech. I will link that up in the cards along with my blindness playlist. I mean, it's in my blindness playlist, so hey, do what you gotta do. Check that out. But no, I don't add anything to my white cane. I just I got a pink, gold, and blue cane from Ambutech, which is so freaking beautiful. I can't wait to use it. I've never said that a day in my life. But I will film a video with my cane so you guys can see like how I use it and what that's like. Okay, next question. Do you have a favorite item of clothing or piece of jewelry? If so, what is it? So, one of these days I'll go through my closet and show you guys, but honestly, leggings, anything like comfortable. I have like a fuzzy, kind of like Sherpa jacket, I think you would call it, which is really cute. So, things like that. And I mean, yeah, I just like comfort in general. Jewelry, I honestly would say my favorite piece of jewelry that I wear more than anything is a pair of diamond earrings I got for my 8th grade graduation from my older brother. I love those so much. Yeah. If you could learn a new language, what would it be? Italian and French, because I took Spanish class. I have a lot of friends who are Hispanic, and they've all taught me, different words, and I mean, I understand the language a little bit, but not much. So I would say those two are like at the top of the list. Next one. What is your favorite pizza topping? I like chicken or pepperoni, or sometimes if I really want to be like a fatty, I will get my brother and I will get the one with ranch, buffalo chicken, and what is the rest of that order? Buffalo chicken, ranch, and bacon, I believe. I think that's what it is. I don't know. So yeah, those are my 3. Where do you see yourself working in 5 years? This is a good question. I feel like I'm on an interview with this one. I would love to be working in a job that makes me happy. And if you know me, then you know I'm very passionate about a lot. One of those things being like the performing arts. So anything having to do with acting or singing, things like that are very like at the top of my list. Also digital media, because that's my major. So filming or television / film or radio broadcasting. So those would be the few that I think would be at the top of the list. Yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. Please, do all that stuff with the like and the comment and share and subscribe and hitting the notification bell so you can get updates on when I upload my videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.